Check us out in Spanish at Universos Abiertos. From weretigers to deer with fangs, let's explore together the wild side of Asia. If you like the video, click the subscribe button. And in the comments, tell us what is the most bizarre animal you've ever heard of. Maybe I will include it in a video. Remember, Ned is somewhere in the video. Comment when you see our mascot. No werewolf found. We have heard of werewolves. In the ancient legends of Europe and now movies, the full moon transforms the human into a hungry wolf. But have you ever heard of weretigers or werecats? Not as well known outside of Asia. The weretiger, also known as a werecat, is a mythical hybrid between a tiger and a human that prowls Asian jungles looking for prey during the full moon as well. Werewolf versus weretiger. Who will win? The flying frog. We have seen frogs swim and hop around. Their webbed feet were once thought to be for swimming only. That would be the normal assumption. But the Wallace flying frog has adapted to the predators and its own prey and therefore learned to glide from tree to tree in the jungles of Borneo and Malaysia. They can glide a distance of about a bowling lane. Adaptation achieved with this one. The bloodthirsty leech. We have the idea that vampire bats are the ones to be wary of when thinking about bloodthirsty animals. But we should be more worried about the blood-sucking invertebrates that litter in the forest of Asia. In the Americas, leeches are small and can easily be pulled away. But in Asia, of course, the leeches are even more so clever and more hungry. A leech in Asia will fall off a tree and drink your blood until literally you dry out. Vampires don't do that. They just drink a little and go. So now which one looks more scary? Blind as a dolphin? As we walk through the aquarium or had the pleasure of seeing a dolphin in the wild, we know that they have eyes and can see. But not all dolphins are born with eyesight. In the Indus and Ganges rivers of South Asia, a species of dolphin is born blind, and in order to navigate and hunt for food, they use echolocation. Another cool characteristic is that they swim on one side of their body, so one flipper is touching the mud button to steer the prey out of hiding. What a clever adaptation to the murky waters. Hog So Cute. When thinking of a regular pig, you may not think of the tusks some species have. Most of them grind their exposed teeth, but not the baribusa from the island of Indonesia. This deer pig will be a dentist's dream. Since they don't grind those tusks, because this is only achieved with regular friction, there have been accounts of the babirusa teeth being so long as to pierce their skull. Brain power. In most parts of Asia, monkey brains are served as a delicacy. But our imagination had gone out of control, with some of us thinking that the brains are consumed while the animals are still alive. To everyone's relief, thank goodness that is not the case. But what movie does it remind you of? Deer with fangs. We have seen deer, and one thing that comes to our mind is how cute they are. Now imagine a hybrid with a bat, and you get the tufted deer, with fangs and an added bonus of a little antlers for males that are hidden under a dark tuft of hair. This Chinese wonder is very elusive and keeps very much to itself. So when you go to China and hike near Tibet, look for them in dense covers. If startled, they will bark and jump like cats before fleeing. It knows better. Monkeys, agile cousins of ours, best known for their mischievous nature as well as the best trapeze artists in the planet. And this monkey for sure has that and much more. Meet the proboscis of Borneo. Its name comes from its most predominant feature, its nose. But their noses are not simple decorations. They use the enlarged nasal cavity to make loud noises, whether to challenge other males for territory or serenade the females. The larger the male, the louder and therefore way more attractive. One fascinating thing, they are fantastic swimmers with webbed toes. Cute all around, huh? Dumbo does exist. Asia does seem to have its share of unusual animals, and this one fits the bill, or in this case, the coin. The long-eared jerboa was minted in 2006 in a Mongolian coin, but it wasn't until 2007 that it was first video recorded. This long-legged rodent has very long ears and even longer tail used for balance. As avid hunters of insects, they leap high in the air to catch their prey and can run 15 miles an hour. It's like a mouse Dumbo kangaroo in a very small package. The Indian Jabba the Hutt. Most of us are familiar with the Star Wars character Jabba the Hutt. But in India, that large blob-like creature looks a lot like the Indian purple frog, with short stubby legs, perfect for digging, and a nose that resembles a pig. This purple critter spends most of his time underground and only surfaces 2 weeks of their entire life. They make the best use of their little time in the surface and sing their hearts out to serenade the females, mate, and burrow back into earth forever. What other animals have you heard of that live most of the times underground? Who knows where it went? Earlier, we explored a monkey with such a predominant nose, so we have to meet this guy, the total opposite. Meet the snub-nose monkey or Rhinopithecus from China and Vietnam. They were discovered not so long ago in Myanmar. Because of their peculiar nose, scientists have observed how the snub-nosed monkey curls up in a ball when it rains. You probably guessed why. That's because water can easily fall into the nostrils and make them sneeze like crazy. They do look like a surgery gone wrong, right? Asian future. Asia, such a diverse continent. There's so many more species to talk about. The overproduction of many crops has caused a decline on larger species like orangutan, Asian tigers, and elephants. But how about the less known? Best said by the late Australian conservationist Steve Irwin, if we can teach people about wildlife, they will be touched. Humans want to say things that they love. I hope the species we explored today will inspire you to fall in love with nature and its wonders, as we take advantage of the opportunities to make a positive change for our future generations. While Asia discovered, what other worlds shall we explore? Let me know and click the like button. Thank you for watching.